Hey guys, welcome back. Doing another lower body session. So this is more the strength oriented. Um, so far, I've been easing into things pretty well. So I think this is kind of a good, I don't know, good lesson, good example if you're a beginner or even if you're not a beginner. If you haven't done an exercise in a long time or worked out a certain way, then basically you're a beginner. It's going to be this novel stimulus, which when it comes to exercise probably means a whole bunch of soreness. So luckily I've been easing into things and haven't had much soreness. There has been some in my legs, but not too much. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit harder today with this workout than I did last week. Right now I'm gonna keep the weight the same. I got 8 reps last week, so I'm gonna at least go a little bit closer to failure, make the set a little bit harder, and we'll see how it goes. All right. That was 10, still fairly easy. So I'm going to rest a little bit and bump the weight up. If anybody knows a good way of getting out of the safety squat belt, or sorry, not safety squat belt, out of getting out of the belt squat where you don't look like a fool, let me know. I don't know how to do it. All right, back for the second set. I just added 10 pounds. I don't want to go too crazy. Again, trying to ease into things. So let's see how this goes. All right, still not too bad. So I'll bump the weight up next time. Again, I guess if there's no smooth way of getting out of the belt, might as well do something crazy, at least have some fun with it. You can kind of twist all around and wiggle out. All right, do some lunges next. All right, so increase the weight 10 pounds, and went up 2 reps. Next up is leg extensions. I'm gonna keep the weight the same, but I did 8 reps last time. We'll see. I'm gonna probably get close to failure on this one. So maybe 10 or 12. I'll stop at 12 either way, but let's see how it goes. All right, so I still had a few more in, so I'll bump the weight up next time. Moving on to hamstrings. All right, so next up is the single leg 45-degree hyper. All right, I added 5 pounds to it, so we'll kind of see what difference that makes. All right, definitely harder. Still got a few reps before failure, so I'll increase the weight. This is one where I probably won't go to failure, but within like 1 to 2 reps. So I'll probably get to the point where I think maybe I could get one more and that's it, and then I'll stop. That should have me between 1 and 2. Last for hamstrings is going to be the seated leg curl. I'm going to lean forward some just to get more of a stretch. All right, still got several reps before failure, so we'll see how the soreness goes after this workout, and then I'll probably increase the weight next time. But if I'm too sore, I'll just stick with this. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how things work out, and I'll let you guys know next week. Let me see if I can get out of this. There we go. Things don't always go smoothly. Oh well. Next up is donkey calf raise. This is actually the second set. I didn't film the first one. I'm trying a different setting with the belt squat. This way it gets the pull more up and down. Last time I felt like I was having to kind of lean that way. So I was testing it out on the first set. Seemed to work well. I'd increased the weight. I've increased it again because the first set still seemed too easy. All right, that's starting to get a little bit hard. So I'll see what my soreness is this week, kind of figure things out for next week. But so far, that feels pretty good. It's probably the best getting out of the belt I've done yet. All right, guys, that's it for today. So lower body's done. I'll be back this afternoon and do chest and a little bit of front delts. But hopefully this is helpful to kind of show you maybe practically how to kind of ease into something. Like I said, if you're just new to working out and you're a beginner, going in and going all out, you're going to be so sore. It's going to be hard to move the next day or next few days, next several days. And it's going to make it less likely that you want to come back in and do that again. So like I said, I think this easing into stuff's good if you're a beginner, but if you're more advanced, intermediate to advanced level, if there's something you haven't done in a while, might as well consider yourself a beginner. Like the way your body's going to respond is similar. The soreness, just because it's something new it's not used to. So just ease into it and kind of build from there. You're not going to lose anything, and the time it takes will be helpful. It's not going to distract. So Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Bye.